So my name is Ashley Fair. This is the time management presentation for the Lassie series, and I am a senior at UHD. So unfortunately in the Muggle world, there are no time turners. We can't be in two places at once, and we have to learn how to manage our time without magic. I want you to take a second and think about what time management is. I mean, it's kind of a balance. We have to focus both our time and our energy on our most important goals while also making time for the things we want to do. I want you to maybe write down what you think are some habits of successful students. Personally, I think, making time for your studies is one of the most important things. So kind of making a schedule, sticking to that schedule, but also trying to make sure that you have time for some of the other things, like I said earlier, making time for the things that you actually want to do. So if you have a favorite TV show you like to watch every week, some successful students would probably schedule that in. So maybe they would study for an hour and do that. I want you guys to think about, if you ever have leisure time, do you usually turn your assignments in on time, or are they always late? Do you ever wonder how some people get good grades and still have a social life? I know for me, that's a big thing. I don't go out much, and I really try to schedule a lot of time for spending time with friends as well as studying, but sometimes it's hard. But one major thing I want you guys to think about too is whether or not you've ever procrastinated on studying or writing a paper. Be honest with yourselves. I will be honest with you, I have procrastinated. I still do. I'm a senior and I still have trouble with it. So that's something that this Prezi is going to help you out with, is trying to schedule your time so that you don't have to wait until the last second to write your papers. And you'll have to excuse the noise in the background. I am in the library, so there's some stuff going on. We're going to get into how to fix problems with procrastination, because I know many students have issues with that and aren't sure what to do. And it's been proven through research that actually 90% of students admit that they procrastinated at one time or another. So you see, you're not alone, definitely. And some of you may be procrastinating right now, or maybe you did it last night. Like I said, be honest with yourselves. It's no big deal, we just have to get past it. So take a few minutes and write down this kind of like a little mini schedule. I just want you to realize how much time you spend each week, like eating or cooking, sleeping, doing your laundry, exercising, studying, and grooming is like brushing your hair, your teeth, stuff like that. Just kind of read over the list and maybe, see how much time you spend doing each thing. And once you realize it, you might realize how much time you're wasting, if you are wasting time. I know I spend a lot of time on Facebook, a lot of time on Tumblr, so don't say, oh, I only spend an hour each day, surfing the net, so like 7 hours a week, when you really spend 5 hours. Trust me. And I know you can't really compare your schedule to a friend's, but definitely be honest with yourself again. And, are you successful in managing your time? Going back to the Facebook thing or Tumblr, if you spend 5 hours a day, on Facebook or Tumblr and you're not getting some of your other stuff done that you need to get done, then there's probably something you could do differently. Your schedule definitely does not work. So something else I want you to do is learning time management. It's not hard, but think about like a short-term goal that you would like to achieve or even a long-term one and write down 5 questions that you would have to ask yourself while trying to schedule the time you need to achieve this goal. Can I watch my favorite TV show, if it comes on every day, reruns or something like that? Can I watch it? Or should I really go to this party? Will I be able to go out with friends as often as I'd like? So those are some definite questions that you need to think about. So take a few minutes and do that. So, back to procrastination. So, we need to learn how to defeat it. We've got 5 ways, and no, it's not Voldemort, to defeat procrastination. It's reinforcement, reminders, bits and pieces, a 5-minute plan, and face the music. These are all really handy, and in just a second, we're going to look at Voldemort dancing because why shouldn't we? So reinforcement, if you've just finished a major paper or, you took your midterm and you just studied your heart out, take a break. Go to the gym, go to the movies, take a nap, go to the mall, get on Facebook, get on Tumblr, or something that you don't normally do, but give yourself a big reward, something that you think that you deserve. I mean, don't go out and spend all the money you have on your credit card, but do something nice. You can also make a weekly calendar. I like to put sticky notes on my mirror or, in places that I'll see them that remind me of things that I have to do. And also, I'm a big believer in setting alerts on my calendar on my phone. I know a lot of us have smartphones. They're smart. Let's use them. So you can also set alarms for your alarm clock. I do that to wake up, but you could also do that if you have something that's due at 11, you need to study at 9. So bits and pieces. So do a little bit at a time. Break a 10-page paper into a page a day for the next 2 weeks, or break a 60-page reading assignment into 20 pages a day over 3 days, which, that's doable. Anybody can read 20 pages in a day, but if it's something particularly heavy like biology or psychology, some of those a little bit more complicated subjects, or even history, there's a lot can be compacted into 20 pages. So definitely give yourself some time and make sure that you break up your assignments into something manageable. So the 5-minute plan is just what it sounds like. Take 5 minutes and work on your assignments. If you're finding it particularly difficult, or you can't keep your concentration, or you're just getting frustrated, take a break. But if after 5 minutes it's going well and you feel really inspired and the muse has captured you, then go with it and keep going until you feel like you need to stop. That's it. Like I said, 5-minute plan is pretty self-explanatory. I use it a lot myself, especially when I'm writing papers, because it's easy to get stuck or get writer's block. So definitely work for a while and then come back to it. And face the music. And this is for those of us, that really struggle. You just need to be honest with yourself, accept that the assignment has to be finished. You need to turn off the TV, turn off the computer, get out of the house, go to the library, go wherever you need to go to make sure that you get your assignment done and that, someplace that you can concentrate. And tell yourself there are no more excuses. So there are some, other ways, making to-do lists, developing a good filing system. If you get something, throw it away or deal with it as soon as you get it. Get rid of stuff ASAP if you don't need it. Establish defined times to check emails, texts, and phone messages. You can wear a watch. Declutter your workspace. All of these things are really, really good ideas and tips that you need to think about. And last of all, don't stress. You can't do everything all at once. Don't waste your energy and your time. Just do your best, get a good night's sleep, and then repeat. And that's it.